Yes, you read that title right. I have signed with Takomo Golf, and today I am bringing you an updated what's in the bag for 2025. First thing you're going to notice is the bag. Now, you won't be seeing this bag for much longer in my videos because I actually have a new bag on the way, but you guys will have to keep your eyes peeled to see which bag I'm going to use next. But I'm very excited about the upcoming partnership, but my lips are sealed for now. Now, for the wedges, I have the Takomo Skyforgers in a 56, a 52, and a 48 degree. Now, the 48 degree is actually a new addition to my bag. I only previously had a 56 and a 52, and I actually quite like this 48. It fills in the gap that I previously needed between my 52 degree and my pitching wedge, so love this club. And also, these Skyforger wedges I much prefer to my previous wedges, which were the Wilson Harmonized. If you guys have watched my content for a while, you would know I hated to chip with my 56 degree, but with this 56 degree as an example, it's so forgiving, it's so good. I just feel so confident chipping with it, and yeah, I just love my Takomo Skyforgers. In regards to these being customized, I have a standard KBS shaft, and the grips I decided to go with a mid-size grip. All of my previous grips were a standard size, but Danny and Connor told me to go for a mid-size just because you have more of the club to grip, so these are my wedges. Moving on to my irons, I have the Takomo 101s. Now, these are custom fit for me as well, which I will go into more detail. Starting off with our pitching wedge. So this pitching wedge I love. The 101s are meant to be the most forgiving irons out of all the Takomo clubs that they have. With the shafts on all of my 101s, I've actually changed from a lady shaft and I've decided to go with the Obsidian 95 grams regular shafts with the mid-size grips. I actually did the online fitting tool on Takomo's website and they recommended that this is the best shaft and grip for me. In regards to the irons, I have a 7, 8, and 9 iron for my short irons, and with the long irons, I have a 4, 5, and 6 iron. In my previous bag, I only had a 7, 8, and 9 iron, and my 4, 5, and 6 were hybrids, so I have gone back to irons instead of hybrids, and personally, I found hybrids quite hard to hit. I know they are meant to be a lot easier to hit than irons, but I prefer irons, to be honest. I've just got my 6 iron in hand here, and the regular shaft has been an upgrade for me. Like I mentioned earlier, I was using lady shafts, but I think I much prefer using regular shafts. I actually posted a short form video a few weeks ago where I was using Danny's clubs and he had regular shafts in his. I was just hitting it further, I'm hitting it more consistent, and the same thing has translated into the Takomo 101s. I'm hitting this further, I'm hitting it more consistent. My overswing has got a lot better, the swing feels a lot better, and they're just such forgiving irons, and that's what these 101s are. They are distance and forgiving irons. I can hit it off the toe and it's not gonna go all the way to the right side. It still goes pretty straight. Yes, I lose distance, but I'm still getting relative straight shots. So those are my irons. Moving on to my woods, I only have 2 woods. I have a 5-wood and a driver. The 5-wood isn't a new addition for 2025. I got this last year. It's the QI10 5-wood max with a Fujikara 40 gram lady shaft. Now this 5-wood I really love. It just feels so nice to hit. It feels so easy to hit. Takomo do woods, but at the minute I only have the irons and the wedges. So the QI10 Max is going to be staying in my bag for this year. And I really like the shaft as well. It's the lady shaft. So all of my irons and wedges are now regular shafts, and my woods with the 5-wood and the driver still are lady shafts. Longest club in the bag, my driver, I have the Mizuno STX. Now again, not a new addition to the bag. I got this one last year. This is a 12-degree driver, but I actually changed it to be high, so this is now a 14-degree driver. The shaft on this driver is the Mitsubishi Chemical 42 grams lady shaft. Now the grip on this one is a little bit different to the grip on all of my other shafts. It's a lot softer to grip, and it's also a standard grip. Same on the QI10, it's a standard grip as well. I do really like driver. It's definitely much better than the previous driver I had, which was literally just a pre-packet set driver, but at the minute I'm going to keep it in my bag because it's good enough for what I need now. So yeah, that's my driver. Now the last club we have in the bag is my putter, and this is a new putter we've added. I have a L.A.B golf putter. If you didn't see my announcement, I am also working with L.A.B golf this year, and I'm so grateful. And the putter I chose to go with is the DF3. If you know me, you know that my favorite color is blue, so of course I had to go with the blue putter. I chose to go with the Acra white shaft, and of course I had to go with the white grip. And you guys, look at this putter. I am so in love with it. You guys are gonna see in the content that I post, I feel so confident using this putter. I used to get a lot of the yips whenever I would come up to putts, but with this L.A.B putter, it's just given me so much confidence. It's especially with the lag putts. I think the L.A.B putters are really, really good for that. If I have a 30-40 foot putt or even just a putt that's not a tap in, as long as I trust this putter, the ball gets close to the hole or in the hole and I 2-putt. I very, very rarely 3 or 4-putt now. You see a lot of stuff online about the L.A.B putters and the technology, and since getting this putter, I can truly say I noticed such a difference between this putter and my Odyssey. I am so in love with my DF3. I'm so grateful to be working with L.A.B this year, and you guys are gonna see in my videos how much more confident I am with this putter. And I also chose to go with the new white head cover. Also with the L.A.B putter, the shaft is 33.5 inches long, and with the lie angle it is 68 degrees. I did the online remote fitting for L.A.B and that is the specs that they recommended for me, so I chose to go with what they said because they know way better than me. Now I forgot to mention earlier, with my Takomo 101s, when I did the online fitting, they did recommend that I shorten the shaft by 0.5 inches and to increase the lie angle by +2 on all of the clubs, and I personally chose not to do it. The only thing I changed with the 101s were the shaft and the grip size. Let's move on to the pockets of all of my golf bags, starting off with my towel. I currently have the Takomo golf towel that they sent to me, and also I actually decided to include a list of all of my yardages written down on the side of the bag. The yardages are my total yardages, just because I feel like when I had my carry yardages on there, I was leaving a lot of my clubs short, and being in the UK, it would make more sense to have carry yardages on there because of how wet it gets over the winter, but total yardages for me just has been working better. I've had it on here for the last couple of weeks, and I'm choosing better clubs just by having the total yardages, so I have this on here now. There is a side pocket over here for like your phone and stuff like that. I tend to keep that one empty. For the big pocket on the side, I have a spare SRV glove. Now SRV is the golf company that I'm working with for gloves this year. These are truly, truly amazing gloves. The owner of the company, John, actually started it off his mum, who was battling cancer last year, and SRV stands for strength, resilience and virtue, which John says is everything that describes his mum when she was going through her cancer battles. So I always have an extra pair here. These gloves are truly amazing quality, and I actually have a discount code. It's ALIA10 to use on their website, and I'll put a link to their website as well in the description of this video, but I always make sure to keep a spare, so that's what I put in this pocket. And I also have a waterproof jacket in here. I live in the UK and England, it rains a lot. I have to have waterproofs in my bag, and also I might put my water bottle in here, my snacks, whatever else I might need. So in this big pocket here in the front, I keep my balls and my tees. So this bag here pretty much just has a bunch of tees, and I prefer using tassel tees as well. So there will be pink tees in here, green tees, red tees, just a whole bunch of tees. This is also, like I said earlier, where I keep all my balls. So I just have a bunch of balls in here. They're really dirty. I need to get them cleaned, and I also have a spare sleeve just in case. But the balls I currently love using are the TaylorMade Tour Response stripes, particularly the blue color stripes, because blue is my favorite color, and since switching to the stripes, I have been putting a lot better. So this is where I keep my balls. The pocket here on the front, just above the big one, it's where I keep the glove that I'm actively using. So I have my other SRV glove in there, and I also keep little bits and pieces like lip balm in there, my divot tool, my ball marker normally, but I have it pinned to the hat that I'm wearing, so that's what I put in there. Now the final pocket on the side here, this is where I just keep a bag of random bits. So I will have my Mizuno key in there for my driver. I've got some pencils in there. I've got a Sharpie, just a bunch of random bits that I don't want all over the golf bag, so I keep it neat and tidy by putting it in there. So there you have it, you guys. This is what is currently in my golf bag for the 2025 golf season. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first time I've ever done a what's in the bag video, so I'm sorry if it's not as good as other people's. I tried my best here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about what's in my bag. Let me know if I should put anything else in there that I might need. I definitely need to start putting a bottle of sunscreen on there because we are coming out of winter in the UK, and you've got to always wear your sunscreen. Thank you so much for watching this video, and here's to us playing better golf in 2025, and thank you for being along with me on the journey, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on all of my future videos. Bye!